a GVM of 3.7 tonnes, a GCM of just over 7 tonnes, and this vehicle behind me weighs 2.7 tonnes with the canopy, full of fuel, full of water. Let's have a closer look at why the next gen Ranger is a really good base for a dual cab touring vehicle. So this next gen Ranger has all the touring essentials that you're gonna need to go out bush. We've got the bull bar, spotties, bash plates, recovery gear, snorkel, wheels and tyres, suspension, it's got the lot. What's great about this thing is how much weight we've still got left to play with to load it up with to go away. So let's go into the canopy and have a look at the layout. This is where this touring setup really comes into its own. So our canopy on the back here is our own Australian-made design. We've got all our own aluminium extrusions. But the really important thing about our canopies is keeping them as lightweight as possible, but keeping them as strong as possible. So we've done this same construction method for about 15 years and we've used and abused them, making sure that they are absolutely up to the task of tackling everything that our Outback has to throw at it. Now, some of the key features of this Ranger canopy is our standard length of 1700 long, 1850 wide and 900 high. Now, of course, we do custom sizes if you require, but this is our standard one for a Ranger. Now, this canopy boasts a 400 amp hour lithium system, 3000 watt inverter, 80 amps of charging, 60 litre water tank, a drop-down kitchen, 160 odd litres of fridge space. Like, it is jam-packed, full of cool stuff, but have a look at how much storage you still have. Single handle locking, it's all central locking with door warning safety alarms on it, but have a go in here, heaps of room still to put all your bags, you've got drawer system. So really important that we maximise the amount of internal space in our canopy. So we have full width opening doors on ours. We do seal on the outside, but that allows us to have that full width opening. So our drawers can go all the way to the end. Our internal drawer systems on our canopies are completely customisable. And we build them out of lightweight aluminium, our own extrusions, and we run them on nylon slides. So that saves us quite a lot of weight when you're talking about your normal steel drawer slides. We do them in different sizes. So you can see a nice big one here. Compression latches. We do them in a way that, for example, this rear drawer can actually come out quite easily. It can unbolt very easily. So if you're going on a trip where you think you might have something larger to store in the back, you can pop that drawer out for that trip. All carpeted, so it's a nice, neat finish. This canopy is fully insulated as well, so there's a 10mm insulation, then covered with marine carpet right through it to continue that carpet look right through. We have a flat floor and full width opening doors in our canopy, so you're utilising all that space that you're paying for. We've got adjustable flares on our Rangers to suit the different size tyres that you may be running. And then our under tray, double tapered toolboxes. In this one, we've got a 2 kilo gas bottle. It's also vented in that toolbox. And on the back of this canopy, we've got a gas hot water system in one of our shower boxes, a couple of work lights, a jerry can, ladder, and we've also got a safety Dave camera system and a 240 input, so you can charge your lithium system from mains power. The under tray drawer units are a completely sealed unit. They bolt up underneath the canopy and they come in different lengths depending on what water tank you're running. Now, if you're not running a water tank, we can do a full length drawer. This particular vehicle has a 60 litre water tank mounted in front of the under tray drawer, and it's a poly water tank that we use. So on the passenger side of this Ford Ranger, in this toolbox, we have a twin compressor with a 15 metre hose reel that pulls out. We've got our standard dust suppression system, single handle locks with central locking, and inside we have a slide out drop down kitchen. All of our electronics go in between the kitchen and the 130 litre stand up fridge, and then we have a drawer fridge with a slide out table. We've popped a little cutlery drawer in there for this customer. So even though this canopy is not like a big American truck where you've got, 2 metres worth of space, there is heaps jammed into it. The electrical system is a 400 amp hour lithium battery, 3000 watt inverter, 80 amp worth of charging system, and then you've got your Red Arc Red Vision system. Now, we tuck all that in between our kitchen and our fridge. We're utilising what is otherwise dead space in that layout. And all your fuses are really easy to get to, your battery's easy to get to, but it keeps it really compact. All your charging is on this side, so if you're standing here at your kitchen, you can see your screen, you've got all your chargers, your inverter, your lights, everything is really accessible while you're on this side of your car. Now, this is always, on this particular setup, is your camping side. This is where you're cooking, this is where you're prepping, you've got your awning out, having a beer, you're having a lot of fun. So this has really got to work, and this layout really does do that quite well. The main sort of idea behind these kitchens is when you've got a lifted truck, you know, for example, my wife, you know, 5'1", nothing, let's take a guess. But at a usable working height, you want it to be down here, not up at your chest. So that's where we come up with this kitchen. Slides out, bring that all the way out. Got a little latch where your working bench folds down. And then you've got a table that slides out as well. And this customer has gone for a twin induction cooktop. But you can see here that this is a Ford Ranger with a 2-inch lift in it and some slightly bigger tires. And this is a really good workable height. You've got plenty of storage inside the kitchen here. And when you pack this up, the table actually goes up flush, so nothing can bounce around and actually come out. It's all aluminium. We do use drawer slides on this to support the weight. And then you've got a pantry at the back here for a little bit of extra storage. These kitchens can go at the front of your canopy. We do also do an option for the rear of the canopy that slides out depending on your layout. And you can do it without the induction cooktop in it as well. You can actually just do that as a bench. Maybe you've caught a nice big fish and you think you're gonna be able to fill it on that. Have a crack. Okay, so now that we've spoken about all the things on this Ranger, from the bar work to the spotties, the long range fuel tank that it has in it, the canopy, electrical system, all the gear, it really surprised us when we weighed it. Keep in mind this thing has a 3.7 ton GVM and it weighed in at 2.73, full of water, full of fuel, okay? No passengers, no driver in it, but it's nearly got a ton worth of payload. That is amazing for a dual cab tourer. Now, at that weight, it's still capable of towing 3.3 tons. Those figures are just fantastic. So if you are looking at doing a Ford Ranger, a touring vehicle, give us a call, give our office a call, give our sales guys a call. They'd love to chat to you about what we can do for you. And here's a great example of exactly that.